Hello there everyone, and thank you for joining me today on this video. If it's your first time, please make sure that you like, you subscribe, and also share with your friends. Without wasting any time, let's get into this video. Okay, so today we're making a nice creamy prawn pasta. It's very amazing, but you know me, I like to do things from scratch. So I have all my ingredients here. First, we'll be starting with pasta. So here we have 300 grams flour, 15 ml of water. I'll be using at least 1 to 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, eggs, and some herbs. Okay, so for this step, I would suggest that you do it on the countertop. But if you have a stand-up mixer, I think that can work. I haven't tried it, but I think on my next one, I'll try that and I'll let you know, guys. So you'll pour your flour onto your clean surface and then you'll open up a well. Make sure that it's wide enough. Then you'll add your 2 eggs. About 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. You might need to add more later on, but for now we'll start with 1 tablespoon. Then about 2 tablespoons of water. Also, you will have to add more later on, but now let's start with this amount. Then we'll mix everything together. So meanwhile we're mixing, we'll just pull everything together into the mixture. Then from here you can go on with your hands, work everything together, make sure everything is mixed well. So it might look crumbly right now, but the more you mix, the more it will stick together. So as you can see here, I'm adding more water. This took a little bit of time. I think it took me like 15 to 20 minutes doing this. Hence, I suggest that if you do have a stand-up mixer, I think this might be easier. I'm adding more water. So right now I'm just pulling everything together. So after some time, you should get this type of consistency. It's a bit tacky, but you can still work around it. Then you'll form into a ball, cover with cling wrap. Then you leave this dough out for at least an hour. You should leave it at the room temperature to rest because you've been working the gluten, so you need it to rest. So after an hour, it should be fine. So this is the pasta machine that I got from Yippee Chef, but I'm sure you can find others from Take a Lot or any other stores. So you first need to flour your dough and flour your surface so that nothing sticks. So what I'm doing here, I'm just stretching out the dough so that I can be able to insert it through the pasta maker. So you start off at the high setting, which is 7. Then you'll roll it through. If you don't have the pasta making machine, you can still use a rolling pin. Might take a little bit of time, but it still works. I think it's best if you have someone who's helping you when you're doing this, because this will definitely get long. So you definitely need someone to help you so that it doesn't break or you cause any damage to the dough. But I think I was able to manage it by myself. So right now I'm just setting up to 6. So we started at 11 and now we're going to 6. So you always start at the higher setting, then you go all the way down. So the more you roll the dough, the longer it will become. Hence, I'm saying if you have someone who can help you, then that's good. But if you can manage it yourself, then that should be fine. So right here, I'm just flouring the surface and also the dough so that it doesn't stick. And now I'm at setting number 4. Then I will fold it so that I can be able to work with it. So here what I'm doing, I'm adding herbs. So this is just optional, but if you do not have herbs, then it's fine. You can continue with the dough as it is. So the herb that I used is sage. You can use any that you have. If you don't, it's still fine. So here I'm just covering everything, stamping so that everything can stick together. And now I'm going back again to my pasta machine. So I'll start at, I think I started at 6 here. Then I will roll it through again. So when you're doing this, everything now will bind together, and then it will become sort of like one sheet. Reduce the setting again. Guys, this was satisfying. I think I will do this as often as I can. So here I'm just portioning it so that I can be able to make the pasta. So here I made linguine. You'll see in the next few seconds. Also flouring the dough so that it doesn't stick to each other. So now I use my cutting setting. And this looked amazing. Look at that. So I'm gonna continue and cut the other layers. So once it's all done, I'm just going to sprinkle with a little bit of flour just to prevent it from sticking to each other. Then I'm just going to cover with plastic with cling wrap so that it doesn't get dry. So I'm going to leave it like this. Meanwhile, I prepare our creamy prawn. So to complement our pasta, I'll be making a nice creamy prawn. So it's a very simple recipe, and here I'm starting with butter. So butter will provide that nice indulgent mouthfeel that you're looking for in that creamy pasta. You can use oil, but I prefer to use butter. Then I added my chopped onion, about half tablespoon of garlic. Mix everything together. So here I'm sauteing everything to at least translucent. Then I'll be adding my prawns. So you'll cook these until they sort of like curled up and they also change color. Salt, pepper, my herbs, you can use any herbs that you have, and some soy sauce. So soy sauce will deepen the flavor of your dish by adding depth, but if you don't have soy sauce, it's still gonna be fine. Mix everything together. Then here I'm adding about 10 to 15 ml of white wine, chopped mushroom, and my cream. We're going to mix everything together until it's well mixed. I'm still going to add more cream on top, but first we'll start with this amount. Then here I have mustard. Mustard will give you that nice pungent taste onto your dish. Still, if you don't have, you can add cayenne pepper or chili flakes. But I know some people, they don't like hot stuff. You can leave it out if you don't mind. Then to cook our pasta, you'll just add a liberal amount of salt into your boiling water. Cook your pasta. So since it's fresh pasta, it's not gonna take long, at least 2 to 3 minutes. Then remove from stove. Then here I'm going to add our pasta into our sauce. Mind you, I still have water in my pan, so you'll use this water to loosen up your sauce if it gets thicker. And here I'm just mixing everything together, and I'm adding some grated cheese. Add more cream. So this is a 250 ml bottle. I ended up using everything. And now it's time to serve. So that's the end of the video, guys. The dish is ready. It looks so amazing, smells so amazing. Let me bring the camera closer so that you can see. So right now I'm just gonna give it a try, and guys, the herbs, they're just screaming here. It smells so amazing, and it's nice, it's creamy, it's rich, it's everything that you want from a creamy pasta. So amazing. The bun meat, it's well cooked, it's creamy, the herbs are talking to each other here. The pasta, it's nice, it's smooth, it's so velvety. Guys, I'm telling you, you need to give it a try. Make your own pasta and tell me what you think. It's so amazing. You don't need the machine, you can use your roller, just shape it with your hands. I'm telling you, you'll still get the same results. But for this is so amazing. I'm gonna continue eating this. Please make sure that you like, you subscribe, and also check out my previous video where I made a velvety, also with the walls. It's so amazing. And I'll see you next time.